What's happening, guys? Fluff here, and I thought I would take you guys on a little journey with me. I bought these in-ear monitors from 64 Audio about a year ago, year and a half ago. These are U4s. They're universal earbud style 4-driver in-ear monitors. Now these are good for when I'm doing demos with the speaker cab right next to me, so I can still hear the click track while playing. It's also good for checking mixes and things like that, but I wanted to take it a step further and get a pair of actual molded in-ear monitors from 64 Audio. And I thought I would document the process of getting the ears molded and going down and picking up the in-ears. And I contacted 64 Audio, and they were nice enough to let me go down to Vancouver, Washington, and take a little tour of the facilities and say hello and pick up my new in-ear monitors. So this vlog will start when I'm about to leave to go to the doctor's to get my ears injection molded, and it will continue from there. Enjoy. It is a lovely, lovely weekday, Monday morning. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I am about to go and get my ears molded for my new 64 Audio in-ear monitors. It's very early, I'm gonna need some coffee, but thought I'd take you guys along. I don't know if they're actually going to let me film in here, so only thing I can do is really ask, right?
A lot of people drool with the bite block in because it's hard
Really?
to swallow with your jaw open.
I am a drooling mouth, like I have a lot of...
There you go. You might actually drool. This might
Okay.
be funnier than you think. And there you go. Just relax. You don't want to bite down on it, otherwise you won't be eating steak this weekend. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so let's not take that away from you.
Oh man.
Okay, you're going to feel it deep in first. You have a fairly small ear, so I'm going to give them all of the contours. Everywhere they can slip a driver in.
Cool.
We're going to give them room to do so. Having said that, think about your colors, because your monitors may stand out just a little bit from the level of your ear.
You already how I design.
Alright.
Sent in.
I've had one guy do red glitter and regret it. Matched his drums great, but...
No, I know why.
There you go. Alright, it takes just a few minutes for that to harden. You have the highs when you try and generate that bass response, but 12, I can't even imagine the clarity of that.
God, that feels so weird. Not bad.
Nope. You're just not supposed to have anything in there. Because we're mammals with our eyes facing forward. Listening is our survival. Oh yes, bite block in.
There you go.
It's okay.
There you go. Very good.
With your straight canal, you don't have a big jaw issue.
Cool.
Way to get him out of here.
All right, so through the magic of post-processing, I'm here in a rainy Vancouver, Washington to go check out 64 Audio and to pick up my in-ears. It is approximately 2 weeks later from where we just left off. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna go check it out. All right, guys, this is Vlad.
Hey, how's it going?
He has
The
oh,
ears.
and my name's on it. That's so awesome. Wait, I'm gonna flip this around. And we are going to do a test fitting, and then he's gonna show us around a little bit, and we're gonna see some cool stuff. We're gonna go behind the scenes
Yeah, that's gonna be
a
awesome.
little bit, but first we gotta make sure these fit.
Yeah, let's see how they fit and sound.
All right, cool. Okay, you guys are seeing. See already. That is super cool. Oh my god. Dude, those are incredibly sexy looking.
Man, this logo is awesome.
Okay, so I have never had custom molded in-ears before, so Vlad's gonna take us through some essential steps.
So these are, you know, essentially they act like earplugs because they they fully seal your ear. And they have drivers, miniature speakers inside. So since you've never had in-ears, custom in-ears, it may feel a little bit strange the first time.
Okay.
Because your ear might not be used to having something that far into the canal.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah, but after a few uses,
Okay.
you get totally used to it, and after a month, a couple months, they become a part of you.
Okay.
So
let's start with the left side.
Yeah, we have color coded here.
Oh, wonderful. I'll get a cut shot
Right
of
is
that.
right.
Okay.
And so you grab them like this, you tilt it forward, you put the canal in, and then you tilt it back, and this will go over your ear.
Okay.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yep, I'm gonna give these a try. I'm gonna give you this.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? You can just shoot away. Okay. So I think the proper, see what all the guys do is
Yeah, they do that.
yeah. I've seen a million people put these on.
So you want to tilt it forward, put the canal in, and then tilt it back.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh wow.
Oh, those sit nicely.
Whoa. That is
Can you hear me?
a little bit. I didn't go for the super isolation. That is how are those so comfortable?
Yep, it's the 3D fit technology.
So my immediate impressions are, no pun intended, impressions. These do not feel like an earplug. Those foam earplugs, these do not feel like that whatsoever. I mean, why would they? But they feel just like a pillow for your ears. It's weird. I mean, it's amazing. It feels incredibly comfortable. Very smooth.
Yeah, they sit fairly flush, which is great.
The audiologist told me to do the jaw up and down. It was like that was their pro tip to make sure the seal is good, and it's fantastic. So I guess back in the old days, she's been doing this for like 20 years. I guess back in the old days, they used to make the molds with the jaw completely closed. And that would cause problems when you went to talk or open your mouth. Then in some people, the canal would move and you'd break the seal. So
yeah, the canal shape changes a little bit when you move.
now
the
they put a
jaw.
1-inch block, as you guys saw earlier. Wow. Okay, so now I'm just scrolling through some stuff off the top of my head that I think sounds great. We were just listening to, I was just listening to Daft Punk's Random Access Memories. I think that record is one of the best sounding records ever made sonically. Now I'm going to bring up the Muse album, The Second Law, which was mixed by Chris Lord-Alge and is also one of the better sounding modern albums to come out. Specifically, I used the song Panic Station when I'm listening to a new room or something like that to kind of get a feel of what is going on, because I'm really familiar with this and I'm about to play it for the first time. This is crazy. I want to just sit here and like just listen to music. How? So I'm turning this up. I don't want to start talking super mega loud, but interestingly enough, when I turn this really nice amplifier up, this is ensuring that the signal coming off the iPad is really, really clean. I'm not using the headphone jack. We're coming out of the lightning port. One thing I noticed when turning this up is it just gets louder. You don't feel like you're stressing the in-ears at all. They just keep giving I guess is the best way to put it. This is
So it
almost
still stays smooth. It doesn't get
yeah,
harsh or
it's
your
still
ears
very.
are-
It's just more. That's all it is you were just literally just raising the volume. I think I am now realizing like there's a lot of distortion in regular consumer earbuds, even nice ones. So the low end, in particular, is very wide. It's not in your face. It's not hyped. The whole sonic soundscape is very 3D. Even compared to the, I have some U4s at home that I love, and they sound fantastic. And those are even a step above like normal consumer earbuds or something like that. But these are unbelievably transparent. I'm trying to think of words that would actually make sense. If these were food, we'll go to food. How about that? If these were food, they would be, I don't know, like a beautiful lasagna with lots of layers, lots of goodness underneath. That doesn't make any sense. I apologize, but still.
So we are going to be going into the lab, the 64 audio lab, and I want to show you guys a few things about some of the processes that the in-ear monitors go through to basically that we make them fit completely and uniquely fit to your ear. So it's actually a really fun process. So let's go take a look. So the first step is we receive your impressions that you take at your ear doctor, your audiologist, and we take them and we trim them to kind of the shape that we need them to be, and we take all off excess material and cut down the canal, and then we scan them into our 3D scanner. And this is Dave right here.
How's it going? High five.
And we scan them into the system. Then when we can digitally work on them and get them basically ready for the 3D printing process. So we'll go straight to the process where we printed the shell of the in-ear monitor, and we get it ready for basically putting all of the components inside. So this is the process here where we prepare the shells to put all the components inside. Right after we 3D print the shell, and so every ear is unique. So it's very this next process where we actually put all the components aside is probably one of the most time-consuming processes, because we need to fit all of the drivers, like 12 drivers, 12 miniature speakers in the shell, so that it can fit you, and it fit you perfectly and not be too big or excessively sticking out of your ear. So here we have, we're preparing the components, the drivers and all the sound tubes. And once the circuitry and all the components are prepared, we assemble that into the shell. And this process is a very very time-consuming and very detail-oriented type of process. So as we can see here, this is Mark. He's putting all the drivers into the shell. Hey man. And all the sound tubes and all the drivers, fitting them in. Sometimes it's quite a challenge with some of the smaller ears, but we make it happen. We do our very best. So once the components are in the ear, in the shell, we then test the in-ear monitor to make sure that the sound is up to spec, and then we close it up, what we call a faceplate. And this is the part of the in-ear monitor that you can customize quite a bit. Well, there's many different colors and premium options that we can put on there. Which, for example, Ryan got a logo, a custom logo, which is, looks pretty awesome. And so we want to make the in-ear monitors not just, you know, custom fit to your ear, but also look very unique. And so this is one of the fun processes. So this is right here, Katya, and she is a person that puts all the faceplates on. Once that process is done, the next step is to put graphics or any logos if you choose them. And this next process is done right here. And you can look this is one of the creative steps in the process, where every ear shape is different. So we center the logo and make sure that we can recreate pretty much what you've done on the designer for us. And that can be tricky sometimes, but well, we do our best with that. So after the graphics is on the faceplate, the very last step is the buffing step. We buff the in-ear monitors. We basically shave down any kind of excess material or any imperfections and buff them so that they can look as good as they sound. So let me show you how that works. So this is the last step. We prep the ears to be buffed, and we buff them, and they sometimes they look so good I don't know, you just want to eat them. They're like candy. So but don't do that, it's not safe. So this is Ilya. He does the buff. And
Come on, man.
The final product will look something like this before it's, of course, cleaned and tested one more time. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
This one wasn't finished yet. So once this process is done, we test the in-ear monitors for sound, and of course we do a quality control check, make sure that they look how they should. All the options are correct. That way you're getting the product that you ordered. And the last step, of course, is we ship them out, and I can show you our quality control and shipping personnel, Anastasia and Leah. These, without them, none of the product would go anywhere. So some would argue that they're the most important step of the process.
Yes.
All right.